welcome. What's good?
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back. SLAC episode 88. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Wild, dog. I love it,
Yeah.
though, man. I love the consistency. We ain't missed a week.
Exactly.
I loving it, man. Absolutely loving it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, episode 88 of Say Like a Champ. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Strizzy, as always. What's good, fam? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm excited for the show today. It should be a good one.
Definitely.
For all you Star Wars lovers out there, we'll go ahead and say May the 4th be with you. If you can't tell, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it. So, but yeah, everything's good on my end, definitely. How about you?
Man, same, man. Everything's doing really good. Some stuff we got, like the show's gonna be great, man. A lot of spicy topics, you know what I'm saying, that popped up over the last 7 days. Just finished up with the NFL draft. You know what I'm saying? MLB is underway and you know, heating up a little bit. So I mean, there's a lot going on. NBA playoffs are about to start in about a week and a half. So
yes,
it's crazy, man. And a lot of the teams too. And we'll get to it, but a lot of teams are fighting for that playoff, the play-in spot. So it's like I said, it's gonna be a good episode for sure.
Yeah, no. I'll say my thoughts about that a little bit more later too, for sure. But
definitely,
we'll see what's up with that. But definitely want to welcome all the slackers into the building as we get going here. Appreciate everybody rocking with us. Don't be afraid to comment. We love to hear your comments in there. We love to share that with you guys and interact as you're watching live. So we appreciate you being here for sure.
Definitely.
You know, but also, I mean, I don't know, another topic we're gonna get to a little bit later. But I see something on your shirt, dog. What's going on with that?
Oh yeah, I got the
little Ray.
Finally got the merch popping. It's funny too, man. I actually posted a little Ray May the Force be with you video on TikTok today.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna have to go see that.
Yeah, go check that out, man. It's actually pretty funny. You know, Ray messing with Striz as always.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the merch store is basically opening tomorrow. Had to make a couple edits, but I love the way the shirts, the way the shirts feel, dude. The way it's printed, like I don't know if you can see it, but like the print is super legit. Like it's super nice. It's like super smooth, so it's not like that feeling where you it's like that
Like
I don't know how to explain. Yeah, exactly. So not worried about, you know, it getting messed up in the washer and dryer. Couldn't be more excited, but you know, it's not just my brand, it's our brand too. So we got some SLAC stuff coming up on there as well, and it'll be some pops in the building. Anthony, Grace, Kelly, what's up, guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I'll definitely towards the end of the show, I'll hit you guys with the merch link. And it's not ready yet, but it will be live tomorrow. So by the end of the night, we will definitely be open and ready for you guys to start purchasing some stuff.
That's what's up. Well, as we went through that, that's what's up, dude. I'm really excited about that, and I do appreciate all the slackers. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the interaction, and let's go ahead and get this thing kicking off real quick, and then we'll come say hi to y'all after the second intro. Let's get it.
Actuals.
All right, now it's official. Right. Now it's official. Say Like a Champ, episode 88, coming to you on this May the 4th be with you day. What's good? We got Unc in the house. We got Kelly. We got Grace. We got Anthony Wesson. We got Pops. Welcome to all of you and everybody else watching. As we said, you know, don't be afraid to like, comment, subscribe, all the little YouTube things. I also got the Royals update too. Royals are leading 1-0. That's what's up. Needed to know that. So, before we go on, we have Nancy in the building as well. What's up, Nancy? Hey. Appreciate you being here. Nancy is super legit. She helps Grace with the Hearts for Homeless. Like they run it together. And so, you know, when we be going out there doing that volunteer work, you know, she's out there every Saturday hustling. So appreciate you being on the show with us, Nancy. That's what's up.
Max, I appreciate it. Absolutely.
And yeah, you know, we'll see what's going on. I've been hitting my once a month. I've been trying to do my once a month thing. So we'll see what's up with that. I'm keep it going so far. So, but a couple other things, super producer Marcus is not here with us yet. He may join us, but he's working as always. He's out there doing his thing. Also, our permanent special guest Myra, she's with the boys at football. So, we'll have to catch up with her very soon. I know you guys have been missing her. I know you guys have been like, where's Myra May? But she'll be back pretty soon with that. But you got your original OG crew. You got your boy A-Dub. You got your boy Strizzy. You know what I'm saying? So all right. Anything else you want to say before we get into our little roundabout?
No, man, I'm excited, man. Let's get it popping. There's a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, yeah, man, let's get it going.
Strizzy, what's up next?
Oh, let's check it out, man, real quick.
Tuned to NFL Talk. Let's get it.
All right, NFL Talk. We had the draft last weekend, last Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Some things were as expected, some things were not. But it was a pretty cool event. Before we get to the reactions, I just wanted to actually give a little bit of statistics. I was reading 12.6 million viewers round one. That's pretty legit doing numbers for the draft.
Yeah.
And they also had 160,000 fans there over the weekend. So between Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting to see them doing big numbers on a draft like that. And hopefully that's showing that, we're moving away from, what we've been dealing with for the last year and getting back to some crowds and some live events. So
for sure, most definitely, man. And I think I love it too. Like, this was a pretty big draft, dude. I mean, a lot of really, I don't want to say big names because they're all rookies coming in, but a lot of what's we're looking for, expectation coming from a lot of these players. And I mean, there's a lot of big names that we expect to do really, really well in the NFL for years to come. So I think that has to do a lot with the how many people were watching and how many people actually showed up. So I'm excited, man. I love the off season. I can't wait for the season to start.
Yeah, no, I'm excited too. It is funny how the off season can sometimes be as fun and like as much stuff going on as the regular season, but it was definitely a fun draft. The draft is always very hopeful. You know what I'm saying? We love potential. So Anthony West says he can't wait till the draft is in KC 2023. That should be pretty dope. I didn't know that they had planned it out that so far, but I'm sure then Anthony Weston will be out there rocking his Chief stuff, man, and rooting for that pick. So that's what's up.
Yeah.
But getting to the draft though, I did want to know, like, did you have any surprises? Or anything kind of stick out to you from that first round?
A lot of surprises, honestly. I mean, I definitely wasn't expecting. I think Detroit took Sewell, which kind of messed up our pick, which messed up y'all's pick. No, I'm saying but it was kind of crazy though, because I know we were trying to go out. I know we were trying to go Sewell in the first round. We ended up not being able to get him, so we did go cornerback. Great pick. I know our biggest thing is we're in a Pendleton in a division with a lot of really big receivers between Michael Thomas, Mike Evans, you know what I mean? Guys like that, the really big tall receivers. So we were really looking for a tall, bigger receiver. To kind of help out with that. Yeah, big corner, sorry, with that. So I was a little bit surprised we didn't take Surtain, you know what I'm saying? But still, JC is another really good. To me, it's like 1A, 1B. You can't really go wrong with either or. So I was actually pretty pleasantly pleased. We had a lot of offensive talent, so adding to the defense is going to be huge for us. But I really like what the Jets did. You know what I mean? I really like what the Jets did. Strengthening the offensive line. They grabbed Zach Wilson, obviously, with the second pick, and then they ended up getting Moore, I think, in the second round. And to me, that's one of the steals of the draft, being able to get Elijah Moore. Yeah, Elijah Moore in the second round, and late in the second round, too. So I think that's big for them. I think now it's just making sure the coaching staff can put it all together. But, hopefully we can see them kind of turn things around a little bit. You know what I mean? But I thought that was really, really big.
Yeah. No, I thought that was interesting. Yeah, and like you said, so you guys took J.C. Horn, then Patrick Surtain went next. So that was kind of worst case scenario for us.
Yeah.
As far as the Cowboys go, but I like what they did. Parsons is a beast. They were able to trade down, get a little bit more assets, and still get a beast linebacker. So that's
Michael's a monster. Yeah, Michael was a monster.
Definitely. And hopefully Stephanie Washington like that. I know she's America's team as well. So what's up, Stephanie? Thank you for being here.
Yep.
Nancy says she's a Jets fan. Okay, so that's what's up. So that's what's up. They got the A+ from Strizzy.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting to see what they do for sure. I still don't like the fact that they just gave up on Sam Darnold, but that's another topic for sure.
Right.
But yeah, I was kind of glad and surprised that the 49ers actually that they took Trey Lance third instead of Mac Jones. I feel like they went with the guy with the bigger upside, and I think that's very exciting.
Oh,
so,
me too.
I was definitely surprised by that, but I was so excited for that, and we knew that kind of third pick would kind of change the way the rest of the draft went. So, but out of the 5 quarterbacks, just like real quick before we start to move on, or before we get back to these comments, out of the 5 quarterbacks, who do you think that makes the who do you think has the best career, like long term, between Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Mac Jones, and my boy Justin Fields?
It's tough, man, but I think I'm gonna go Trey Lance. I think right now he's placed with the best coaching staff, and I think that coaching staff isn't going anywhere for a while. You know what I mean? Whereas the coaching staff for the other teams are a little up in the air right now, especially all the others. So I think right now he's been placed in like best case scenario for him. Because we already know like the 49ers are a great team. They just dealt with a lot of injuries last year on both sides of the ball. So I think he's getting really placed in a position where his team could be back on top in the division, or at least under. I think the Rams are going to be top of that division next season. But I think he's going to do very, very well, and I think the other quarterbacks are going to have some growing pains as well, just because of the teams that they're on, the pretty much new coaching staffs almost all around,
except for Mac Jones with the Patriots. But
true, that's true.
But is that the same Patriots? You know what I'm saying?
Right, and again, like I'm still not 100% sold on Mac Jones. Obviously, I'll probably do well because of Belichick. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna. Another best case scenario spot for a quarterback, you know what I mean? But to me, he's the 5th best of the 5 that went in first round, you know what I mean? Gotcha. So, but we'll see. So sometimes players are better in the pros in college, and sometimes they peak in college. So we'll see. What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it might be him. I don't know. Unc says Jimmy G is not happy, and I'm sure that's probably true. But hey, like you said, Trey Lance is in a good situation with good coaching, and he doesn't even have to take the field right away. Like He can easily have, those kind of red shirt years, if you will, like Patrick Mahomes had, like Aaron Rodgers had, to kind of learn and to kind of get in there before taking over. So he might just do it. I really like Justin Fields as far as his talent, but the Bears, I'm not exactly sure if what it's looking like there. Anthony Weston said he liked the Bears draft himself. He thought the Chiefs did well as well. And of course they did pick up a Mizzou guy, so that's what's up, got a hometown guy. So
man, Chiefs, dude, they grabbed my boy out of Oklahoma, man. They grabbed Creed Humphrey. Yeah, they grabbed Creed Humphrey, man. I was really hoping he would dive a little bit and get picked up by the Ravens, but he didn't last that long. But dude, they basically were like the only problem we had in the Super Bowl was the offensive line going down, and they took like 3 or 4 offensive linemen.
Yeah.
So
they're like, we're beefing up.
Stacked. Yeah, they're like, never again will this happen to our team. So it's kind of scary, you know what I mean? But we'll see what happens.
We'll see. We'll definitely see. My sister said her friend already got her room in Vegas for next year. Man. Yeah, and they were supposed to have the draft last year, and then it got pushed back. But their original plans, they had the stage was going to be like in the water at the Bellagio, like around the fountains where they would walk in and have entrances by boat and all kinds of stuff. So we'll see. Vegas loves a spectacle, so we'll definitely see about that.
Oh yeah.
All right. So we'll talk about the draft a little bit more too. One thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grade again like our mock draft that we did last week and kind of see how we did with the picks that we did make. So we'll talk more about the draft and especially we want to get our other people's opinions on the draft as our shows moving forward and stuff. And it is still the off season, so. We'll see. Stephanie wants us to come through Vegas next draft. I mean, that sounds dope. I mean, honestly, yeah. Like if we can, and that's the cool thing about Vegas. They have the infrastructure. Like there's so many hotels. Like what I'm saying. So it's not the same as like just taking over like a small town. So we'll see. But Anthony West says, "What are the Raiders doing in the draft?" That's one other thing I want to get to real quick. They're reaching like they usually do, but apparently Mike Mayock is the expert. So we'll see. We'll see on that. The other big NFL story for sure. Oh, no, hold on. Before we get to the biggest NFL story, let's talk about the Ravens offensive line. Speaking of the Chiefs beefing up their offensive line, the Ravens, they got Villanueva from the Steelers. And, they did draft Ben Cleveland, go Dogs, you know what I'm saying? Who's a a big human being. So,
Exactly.
how are you feeling about your AFC squad, real quick?
I'm super ecstatic about it. I didn't realize Villanueva was 6'9", but like check this out. So I looked at this earlier actually, and let me see. But basically, it was going off of the offensive lineman. So left tackle is Ronnie Stanley, 6'6", 315. Our left guard is Ben Cleveland, 6'6", 357. Center is Boisman, 6'5", 325. Right guard is Kevin Zeitler, 6'4", 315. And then obviously we just picked up Villanueva, so 6'9", 320. Bro, the line
That's a wall.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's going to be beastly. And we already know Villanueva's – that's a huge asset coming in, man. And I was laughing. I was joking with my boy David because Ravens are his number one squad.
Yeah. And
I was laughing. I was like, man, we got this monstrous-ass wall only to run the ball still 30 times a game. We're still not going to Omar throw. But
but that's what they're there for, too. They're going to mash.
No, for sure. But I feel like – but I also feel like they actually did really, really well with the receivers that they drafted this year. So, like, I'm not sure what we're going to do between Watkins, the receivers we got, Hollywood Brown. Like, we got to get the ball aired out. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to have plenty of time to throw the ball. Offensive coordinator got he's going to have to do what he's going to have to do in order to get these receivers open. But Greg Roman's got his job cut out for him. If he can't get it done, I don't think he makes it half the season. They got to let him go early.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right, well, that's what's up. Okay, so now to the biggest thing, the biggest kind of rumblings, and again, not too much to talk about, but it is something that's interesting, and we just got to wait and see. Aaron Rodgers, he announced basically the day of the draft that he wants out of Green Bay. He basically rather retire than return to Green Bay. After being a staple there, after being very successful there, MVP, multiple-time MVP, Super Bowl winner there. So that is the question, I guess, is do we think he's really going to leave? And if so, what's the best landing spot for him? Unc already chimed in, too. He said rumor Aaron Rodgers to New Orleans. That would be pretty gangster, but
they can't afford him.
Yeah.
I feel like right now they can't afford him. They'd have to give up like both I don't know. I guess Hill just redid his contract or whatever, but like they'd have to give up like both their quarterbacks, a bunch of other different assets. Like I feel like Rodgers' contract is a little too pricey for them right now. But
true.
But I feel like he's gone. I feel like they don't have a choice. They have to trade him. They have to get rid of him. At this point, This is like the third time that he's talked about being disgruntled with them. And I heard another.
This one kind of came out of nowhere. Like I thought after last year, like I mean, I know they kicked the field goal. They didn't go for it, but I mean, it's like.
Right. And I agree with you. Like I feel like it did come out of a little bit nowhere, but I think that they were potentially a right decision away from potentially beating, the eventual Super Bowl champions in the Bucs. And I feel like after the Bucs won the Super Bowl and him watching Tom Brady win his 7 with all those weapons, I think that had a little bit to do with his frustration because that's been his thing. 9 out of 10 years they've taken a defensive player in the first round. The defense still isn't even that great. You know what I mean? And he
doesn't get his little weapons.
Not having weapons. One of the things that really kind of annoyed me though was he was talking about like receivers and like tight ends. I was like, dude, you've had some pretty good tight ends over the years, and you don't throw it to them anyway. So like, kill that point. That really made no sense. But I think best case scenario for them is to get rid of him, get as many first round picks as they can, start with like 3 to 4 first rounders. You know what I mean? And just let them go. You know what I mean? The grass might not be always greener on the other side, and it's like you said, it's kind of weird because he just came off an MVP season, NFC Championship game. Like, keep Ryan, man. The coaching staff is finally good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The attack is balanced with running and passing. Like
you said, he seems like he's done. No, I kind of agree, man. It's weird, and it's one of those players that you don't really see in different colors. Like it's kind of weird, but I think he might be out. Ogg says Rodgers would work well in Chicago, but I know that they would never deal with each other. So, they have a solid defense and they have enough, but that would never happen. I don't know. Anthony Weston says, I hate it, but Denver, and that's the thing. I think Denver, and they were saying, basically has the best package to put together around, sending something back to the Packers, and he could step in there and start doing damage probably right away. So
right. And I feel like if he went to the Bears too, I feel like it'd be like the same thing. Like the Bears defense, they're not as good.
The defense, they get them to the playoffs like 8-8, like every year at least. They actually had a quarterback. I mean,
But I feel like weapon-wise, they still only have Allen Robinson. You know what I mean? Like, so weapon-wise, he'd still be in the same boat. Obviously, the defense is much better than the Green Bay defense. But I feel like coaching, though, is a little bit better on the Green Bay side. You know what I mean? And the running game is better on the Green Bay side. So I don't know. Like, it would be like – it'd still be kind of balanced because the Bears still try to run the ball, even though they're not too successful at it. And like you said, I can't really see them dealing Aaron Rodgers to a divisional rival. No way. You know what I'm saying? So I can't see that.
The fans are already gonna be upset that he's leaving. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's a lot of jerseys. They're gonna be like, nah, I ain't got no jersey. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see though, and that's another one where by next Tuesday we might have a whole different story on that. We might know where he's going, or it might drag out. So we'll see. But we'll continue to watch that, and we'll continue to keep this SLAC Express moving.
You know what I'm saying.
All right, NBA talk. So there's like 2 weeks of the season left.
Mm-hmm.
The races are narrowing down for this play-in spot. Even though I don't like the concept of the play-in because I'm traditionalist, the NBA kind of knew what they were doing with this one. Like now that it's coming towards, it's like, oh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I kind of see why they did it. Like, so we'll see what's up with that. Unc says Russ is a beast. Absolutely, Russell Westbrook. He clinched his now it's his fourth time, I think, averaging a triple-double for a whole season. And last night he had 21 boards and 24 assists. And he could basically have no stats for the rest of the year and still average a triple-double. So shout out to him. He's pretty tough with that. He's only the second person to ever have 20 boards and 20 assists in a game, and he's actually done it twice, though. Only other person was Wilt Chamberlain, I believe. So shout out to him. People still hate, but as we talk about, he just goes out there and he does his thing. Last of the Mohicans. You still have your Thunder. You still have your other Thunder one, right?
Yeah, that's my other one. Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see. That's another question, though. Where is he going to land next year? Like, is he going to stay there now? Has he found a new home? Or is he going to try to go somewhere?
I think it depends. I hear Miami is, like, doing everything they can to try to go after Bill next season. So they're going to make a really, really hard push for Bill. And I think if Bill's gone, I just feel like I can't really see Russ sticking around. You know what I mean? But who knows? If they can get some trade assets for Bill, which obviously they'll have to, they might get enough back to keep him there.
That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. We'll see. We'll definitely see. But wherever he goes, his game travels. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? He does his thing. Curry also is staying hot. You know, he's been scoring a lot lately. They're hanging on to. I think they're in the 10th spot or the 9th spot. I can't remember which spot they're in. But they're in the playoff tournament area. And the West is going to be really tough. You know, it's going to be interesting to see. The Lakers, they're kind of flailing. They actually won last night, which was encouraging. But LeBron is going to rest the next couple games. Still not feeling quite right on that ankle. So I'm not too – honestly, as a Lakers fan, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not too concerned. Maybe I'm just being a little bit like you know, I don't know. But – I just feel like even if they fall into the play-in tournament, that's just gonna ignite them. Like there's no way they'll lose in the play-in. Like they're gonna make it happen. So that, or even if they say they fall into this like 6th spot and they have to go up against the Clippers first round, that might just like ignite them and get them like really going faster. Because I feel like there's no way like as long as LeBron's healthy that he's gonna like go out early. You know.
The Lakers are one of those teams, especially like just talent-wise, also led by LeBron James. Like, it doesn't really matter where they fall. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll still beat the Clippers if they're the 7th seed and they're the 2nd seed. Like, I don't want them to fall to 8 because honestly, I don't want them to put the Suns first round because I think the Suns are still going to end up with that number 1 seed.
That would be hilarious to me. Like, honestly, it would be kind of nerve-wracking because if they lost to the Suns, I would have to hear a lot about it. But at the end of the day, too, that'd be hilarious if like the Suns, who did end their playoff drought, they clinched their playoff spot. Like, shout out to them. But it would be kind of funny if they had to face the Lakers first round. Like, they don't want that realistically.
They really don't. And look at me, like, I mean, I love the way they look. I mean, they look ready. They look playoff ready. They're playoff bound. They look playoff ready already. They look great. Obviously, Devin Booker's one of those players that doesn't matter. Like, a basketball game is a basketball game. Playoffs or not, he's going to ball out. I know it. But still, not a team you want to see first round. You know what I mean? Like, still a team you don't want to see first round. But yeah, man, I just think like the Lakers, they're not worried. Top seed, A seed, like it doesn't matter to them.
Yeah.
And even if they're in the play-in, they only need to win one game to get in. So they're not about to drop to any of the teams within 7 to 10. So
Right.
they're not worried. That's the reason why LeBron's resting. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, we don't care. Like we're fine. We need to make sure he's right before playoff time. So they're not tripping. They're not worried.
Yeah. MVP, that's another topic that it won't be settled for a while, but it's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony West says Curry's MVP this year. We could see that happen. I don't know. It might be Jokic. It might be Chris Paul. It might be one of these guys that's been injured, like Joel Embiid. I'm not sure where it's going to go, honestly. But I definitely know it's not going to be Antetokounmpo because he's not going to win it 3 times in a row. Sorry.
No, they're not going to win 3 times in a row. It's funny. Anthony, I got to disagree. I mean, Curry's been hooping, but I feel like as good as he's playing, the Warriors just aren't good. They're not they're not very good right now. They're not a very good team. Mm-hmm. And he's doing everything in his power to just keep them afloat and just to keep them in the play-in tournament. So I don't know. I just feel like holding on to the play-in position, like I feel like they can't give it to Steph. I just feel like they can't.
Gotcha. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, but I wouldn't be surprised if they still did because it's just a weird year.
And again, a lot of popularity stuff, but like, yeah, I don't know. I really like what Jokic's done, and I really like what Embiid's done too. Even though he missed a couple of games, I don't think it was long enough to really count him out of the MVP race.
When
I know, man. He's been playing so well, dude. I feel like it's gonna go to one of the bigs this year.
Yeah, we'll see. We're gonna talk a little bit more NBA in about 10-15 minutes. We're actually going to be opening up a pack of TopShot digital trading cards. We've been talking about this a little bit. So this won't be the end totally of our NBA talk. We'll see a little bit more NBA stuff, but I think we got that for now. We'll leave on a couple notes from Unk. He says Chris Paul for MVP.
I can get behind that one.
I can see that just because of the change, in the atmosphere and stuff. And then also he left us with a little comparison. We'll just put this up there real quick. He says Westbrook is all heart. KD is a cupcake with sprinkles. So,
with sprinkles.
All right. So we'll keep it moving on that note.
So what's next again?
Other sports?
Oh yeah, other sports. Okay, so not football.
Yeah, not basketball. We did that already.
Oh, okay, like hockey.
Yeah, like hockey. Feel me?
Okay, like baseball. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Like soccer, right?
There we go.
Like soccer.
Like other sports.
All right. So other sports talk. We'll do our little roundabout. We love our NFL and our NBA. Those are our main things, but we can't not talk about the other sports. We watch a little bit of everything. Yep. MLB is super competitive so far this year. I feel like a lot of teams are good. A lot of teams have some talent. There's a 3-way tie right now in the NL West. The Giants, the Dodgers, and the Padres. That's pretty cool.
Our Cubs just beat the Dodgers today. Shout out to them. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, they did. But we're struggling though. I'm happy for the win, but we're struggling. We're like, I think second to last in NL Central, I think. So we got
you.
Yeah, we got a ways to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't know. The Cubs though, they're fine. If they don't, they won their World Series, so they're like, all right, we're good. Yeah, right. We can wait another 60 years or whatever. Like their fans are cool. So but yeah, so only other thing about MLB, there's a record strikeout rates this year so far. So a lot of pitchers are dealing or guys are just swinging crazy. We'll see. But also Royals still leading their division so far. So that's very exciting. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely I expected them to be better this year, but they're even probably playing a little bit more consistent than I even thought. So
sure,
very exciting with that. But of course, long way to go. Unk says Tatis is a pretty good player. Yeah, I definitely agree. I love the excitement that he brings for sure. So, but yeah, anything else you got on baseball though? I don't know. We still need to get some games.
I know we definitely need to get some games. Yeah, we never got to make that happen, but nothing too crazy. Like I said, it's been pretty competitive still early in the season. A lot of baseball I've left to play, but I'm excited, man. Things are a lot different than I thought they'd be. So, a lot of teams got better this year. So should be interesting come the end of the season and playoff time.
For sure. Some other random things, DK Metcalf, apparently he's going to run 100-meter in a U.S. Track and field event that's it's like an open this Sunday.
Yeah.
I am just ready for the picture of him next to everybody else because I assume he's going to be much larger than your average sprinter out there.
Right.
And hopefully he competes well, but hopefully he also doesn't like pull a hamstring or anything like
For
that.
sure. Yeah. The last thing we need. I mean, plenty of time to heal up, but yeah, let's not go into the season injured. You know what I mean?
Right. Let's not mess around too much.
Yeah.
But speaking of a race too, we had the Kentucky Derby. Medina Spirit won the Kentucky Derby, and it's pretty interesting. This dude Bob Baffert, he got his 7th Kentucky Derby win. Apparently, he's trained. He's a legendary trainer, and this is his 7th. That's like a record ever. So shout out to Bob Baffert. But it's crazy too. They bought this horse Medina Spirit for $1,000. Like,
dang.
In the horse race, that's nothing.
That's like
and he trained this horse up, and the Kentucky Derby this Saturday, the purse was 1.86 million, or sorry, 1.86, so 1.8 million. Crazy. But this dude must be able to spot talent, you know what I'm saying, and train it up. So shout out to him. I do want to know, like, I don't know, this might be something we have to work on, but I want to know, like, what would you name your horse? Like, the horse names are so crazy. Like, that's a tough one to kind of come up on the spot. But if anybody in Slack has some suggestions, because I always want to know, like, man, what would I name my racehorse? Like, I don't even know. We'll have to think about that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be something super random, that's for sure.
Maybe we should try to buy a horse, you know what I'm saying, and let Bob Baffert train it. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
We'll be out there drinking mint juleps in no time. Yeah. Mike Vick, I did see this too, ran a 4.740 during a charity event. I'm like, dang, man, he's still fast.
Right.
He's still ready for the combine. So that was our racing news. Also, one thing, got to give a shout out to my cousin Jeffrey. His club, Man City, is going to win the English Premier League. That's his squad. And then they're also probably going to – well, we'll see about the Champions League, but they did win today to move into the Champions League final, so that's really big. If they were to win the English Premier League and the Champions League and do the double, that would be very awesome. So, so shout out to him. I know he's excited about that. Oh, Kelly she says the SLAC Express.
Right.
Hey, maybe we should sponsor a horse, man. You never know where we can go. But yeah, SLAC Express, actually, that'd be kind of a tight name, actually. Coming down the backstretch. So, but yeah, shout out to that. Also, though, I did want to share this clip and then kind of get your reactions, Trizzy, and then also our reaction of our slackers out there. This is regarding soccer fans. We talked about it last week. We've talked about the last couple of weeks, the English Super League, the European Super League they were trying to do, and how the soccer fans are still protesting even though it didn't happen, right? They're still pissed off. So I got this clip, and we're going to give a shout out to where I got it from too, and it's on there. But we're going to just watch this real quick, and I want to get your reaction on this.
Sure.
Oh my God.
Even the protesters were stunned it got to this point. Hundreds of them on the pitch, climbing the goal frame, even scoring goals, unchallenged. Just 2 hours before Manchester United were due to face Liverpool at Old Trafford, this was a security breach never before seen at a Premier League ground. Some workers locked themselves inside rooms, fearing for their safety. Outside, stadium staff were outnumbered and confused.
What happened earlier? Did they get inside? How do they get inside? I don't know. Sorry, I don't know.
This was a coordinated mission. United's players were prevented from leaving their hotel by a crowd of 200 protesters. There was no way this match would now start on time, if at all.
We had to make a stand. We don't want anything violent, we don't want anybody hurt or whatever, but we've been ignored for too long and we feel there's nothing else we can do.
The fans, we're the ones who care about the club, that's why we're here now, because we want them out. They don't care about the club.
We don't need to be governed and controlled by Americans. They've got their own sports, get on with it.
The aim was disruption, a protest against the American Glazer family who own United and recently tried and failed to take them into a European Super League. There's no doubt that the majority of United fans want change at their club, but there are differing opinions on the best way to achieve that goal.
All right. So that went on a little bit longer, but I kind of wanted to get you guys to get the background. Shout out to Sky Sports. Shout out to our friends in the UK for that great news coverage, But what do you think, man? Isn't that crazy?
That's insane, dude. But it's funny because I'm like, yeah, like soccer in Europe is American football in the United States. You know what I mean? Like, and honestly, in the rest of the world, it's not just in Europe; it's the rest of the world, really.
Yeah.
So they ain't playing around, but it's funny because it's like it's done. It's done.
Yeah, like they said, okay, all right, our bad.
Yeah, it's not happening. So it's like y'all just looking for an excuse to just raid the field, like, you know what I mean? But I don't know, like it's kind of over.
Yeah, I don't know, but I guess they're still mad. I guess that was like the final straw type of thing. But
Right.
like you said, like some of them. Well, I will say this: there wasn't okay. So I was actually watching. So I was watching my Arsenal game, and I had recorded it on Sunday morning. So this happened like during the Arsenal game because their game was later on. So
Got it.
during the Arsenal game, I'm watching, and they're like breaking. We're gonna go and show Man United like what's going on, and they showed the pitch. And like originally, like there were some fans that went in there, and it was kind of coordinated. They went in there. They were in there for like 5 minutes. They walked to one side, then they kind of started walking out. And like they said on the video, it was kind of coordinated because apparently they had some people that were blocking their buses back at the hotel too, so that way they knew that the players wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
And I should say too, there's no security there because fans are not allowed in the games, so there's not the same amount of match day security as if they were having fans with tickets coming in later that day.
Right. Right.
But that group, they kind of did it, and they were mostly respectful. A couple of them were getting a little crazy, and then they all left. And then, like about 10 minutes later, a bunch more people showed up, and I feel like that second wave was a bunch of people that were like, we didn't get our shine, or we didn't get our chance to run up in there, and there were like more people taking selfies and things like that. So
Yeah.
I don't know if it was partly for that, but they are really upset with the American ownership, and a lot of teams. Liverpool is owned by the same people that own the Red Sox. Arsenal, that's the Stan Kroenke who owns the Rams. Owns several things. The Glazer family actually owns the Bucks, who just won the Super Bowl over here. So
Right.
They're upset, I guess. But it's just pretty crazy with that. I just don't see that happening like here. Like they wouldn't have gotten in.
Right.
But I don't know. Kelly said more mad than when we threw the tee out. Yeah, they were upset. So. But I do think it was a showing of some type of a strength, as far as like they were like, look, like we're coming through, But I don't know, some people were saying maybe it was even inside job, or some of the people that work there love the club so much that they just like, hey, we're not going to stand in the way, like, and kind of not necessarily open the gates, but kind of let to the side, because I will say that they weren't doing really much of anything.
Right. That's probably smart anyway. Like the lady said, like, they weren't trying to, be any type of like,
hurt anybody or
anything like that. But at the same time, you get like you're couple security guards, you're gonna get in their way, and then they do become violent for them. Nah, dude. Like I'm gonna be like, look, my life, my face ain't worth this field for a little bit of time. I'm backing off too. To be honest with you, like I'm chilling.
Yeah. Well, and the first time they came in, the commentators were up there, and they were like commentating like live, like. They were there getting ready to do the Man U match that was like later that day. So they were starting to talk to the people that were doing the Arsenal broadcast.
Yeah.
The second time they came in, though, people were like rushing through the building part of it so that they had taken them away. And like this, I feel like the second one, it was a little bit rowdier. They were looked like they were kind of trying to break stuff. And as you saw, like dudes doing a bicycle kick out on the field. Like
I know.
It's like, it's too much. But Anthony says no guy with a moose hat.
I know.
Yeah, and you saw how the Capitol went. They might get in, and it was kind of funny. Like honestly, like I don't mean to be like too facetious, but like when I was seeing them get in there, it almost reminded me of when I was seeing people get in the Capitol, because like especially in England, and especially just for sports fans, like that's sacred ground. That's like you don't just crash in there, you know what I'm saying, and start throwing tripods around and breaking stuff. So it almost did remind me of when the Capitol thing. Obviously, that it's not quite the same. Obviously, but it was like that's a sacred place. You're not supposed to really defile that, and you're the Man U fan, so like don't disrespect your own turf. Like literally,
for sure.
Yeah.
So it's like you're upset about like American, like you're upset about American ownership, but like you're really defining.
Don't trash your own stuff.
Exactly.
Like that's your field. Like, those are supposed to be hallowed grounds, so we'll see. They did say they're planning to boycott the sponsors that sponsor Man United. But my thing is, like, until they stop buying tickets and still stop buying jerseys and going to the games and things like that, then that's not a real boycott. Like, you're going to have to boycott your own club, not just their sponsors, if you want to really make a difference. Alex says, why would the UK citizens complain about American ownership group in soccer? It's because they feel that the American owners are not investing enough and they don't care. And they're basically using the American owners for a scapegoat of why their club isn't successful on the pitch. They're saying, well, if we had a UK owner or if we had 50+1, which is basically like fan ownership, kind of like the Green Bay Packers, they feel like then they would have a more successful club. So I don't know. We'll see. And he goes on to say, do they realize how many ventures in real estate? I think obviously they do realize it more and more now. But a lot of the big European clubs are owned by Americans, like several of them. So it's interesting, very interesting. So we definitely wanted to talk about that and let you guys know what the whole soccer thing was going on. I think we'll do a quick this or that, and then we gotta keep it moving.
Yeah.
So this one's for Myra. Okay, this or that. So this one was kind of based off of the whole drama in the NFL, and I want to get the Slackers' opinions on this, and I want to frame it right. But basically, my this or that is: would you take Aaron Rodgers for the next 2 years? You only get him for this year and one more year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Lamar Jackson for the rest of his career, like basically starting today. Who would you pick?
Like, I know we do this all the time, but like, is it like on my squad? Like,
yeah, like you're taking him, like you're, maybe not on the Panthers. Just like if you're a GM, I guess. If you're a GM, like if you had to pick.
Gotcha. Aaron Rodgers, next 2 years, Lamar Jackson for the rest of his career. Man, that's really tough. Dude, that's harder than I thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and Anthony West says depends on my roster. That's true. If you're win mode now, I'm going Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna try to get the Super Bowl or maybe 2. Stephanie says Aaron for 2, please. And I think that might even, I don't know. It's tough.
It's true. Because like you look at, for example, look at the Cowboys. Like they do have a lot of weapons. Like you might want to go Aaron for 2. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, and that's if we didn't have Dak either. Like if we had to pick between those 2, yeah.
Right. But I'm like, it's Aaron Rodgers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like as much as I love Dak, like it's Aaron Rodgers. Like, so I'm probably taking Aaron for 2.
I feel like most teams would be like, let me gamble on that. I mean, look what Tom Brady did for the Bucs.
Right,
like,
and that's what I mean. Like all those weapons, like I feel like if they swap out, like Bucs still probably win the championship. You know what I mean? Like if Aaron Rodgers behind the helm too. But for me, for the Panthers, I think I saw something that said we're either the youngest team now in the league or like second youngest. So I'm like, I might go Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to build with all the new weapons we have, because I'm like, dude, I'm ecstatic for the next season now, man. Like we grabbed.
I told you to trust the rule. I told you.
Dude, yeah. So, I was talking about last year, too, at the end of the season. Like, I love what him and Joe Brady are doing. We ended up getting Terrence Marshall from LSU, who's already who's already, fitted with Joe Brady. So, I think he's going to be a beast, too. We did grab an offensive guard and tackle or something like that. So, like, I'm super excited. But, like, for the Panthers, I might go Lamar. Whereas, like, other teams that are just built now to win, definitely Aaron Rodgers. But that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. Like if you're win now mode, you probably go Aaron Rodgers for sure.
Yeah, I think so too. Unc says Lamar, and I want to see Lamar keep going. Obviously, like, and I don't want to think like, oh, he's gonna have a shortened career or anything like that. That is some of a concern as far as like the way he plays. But I feel like Lamar. I even was almost going to say, too, instead of Lamar Jackson, maybe saying Deshaun Watson, but obviously he's got a different cloud, you know what I'm saying now. So that makes it a little bit easier to lean away. But, I don't know. Unc says Aaron is great, but it's always something with him. Seems to be always unhappy. And maybe, I think there might be something to that. Maybe he's just not the most friendly, loving guy in the world. I don't know. But
right. He doesn't have exactly the best rap sheet as far as being a lovable guy.
Yeah. Oh, Pop says Rodgers is no Brady. Can't win a Super Bowl for Denver or the Bears. Wow. Okay.
I mean, I agree with that.
I don't know. I don't know, Pops. With Denver, depending on how they play, they might. I don't know, but actually, they still got to play KC. They play him in the same division. Everything that'd be tough. I don't know. I think that's what I kind of want to see if he's going to leave Green Bay. I kind of want to see him go to Denver just to see what happens. Even though I like Drew Lock, but that would be tight. I don't know.
They've got some weapons in Denver now too. They're young weapons, but they've got some weapons too.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. But that was the question. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers for the next 2 years or Lamar Jackson for the rest of his career. That's what was our kind of our this or that. So we'll get your guys' continue to get your guys' takes if you want to throw those in the comments. And we'll definitely have to, we're going to go back and make Myra and Marcus do the this or that's too that they missed. So we'll see. He said won't have the cakewalk like the NFC North with the Chargers and the Chiefs. And that's true. It wouldn't be the same.
Right.
But yeah, so okay. All right. So now we're going to do our little activity. You know, it was fun. Last week we did the draft activity. We're going to try to keep having like little activities to kind of round out and close out the show. Mm-hmm. So today's activity, we're going to share TopShot. Like we've been talking about the digital trading cards. I actually bought a pack recently, and I'm actually going to open this pack on the live. So let's see if I can get it right. We're going to go to my profile. Okay. So for you guys, we were talking about before, TopShot is the new digital trading cards. It's kind of NBA sponsored. They've been getting a lot of funding, and they've been making a lot of sales of digital trading cards. This is my little profile. And let's see if I can scroll in a little bit, make it a little bit bigger. Okay. This is my little profile. You know, they ask you what your favorite team is, you know, this or that. And these are a couple of, like, you can make these showcases. I only tried to make one, but you can't really make them because it's supposed to be like when you have multiple, like a lot of cards. Yeah. I don't have very many cards so far. I've only bought in one pack. So I have these 3 moments that I opened before. But like I was saying, I recently bought a pack. And so I decided to wait and open it with you guys. And we'll see what we get in here. So this is a common pack. This is a base pack. It was $9 to buy this digital trading cards. And we'll see what it's looking like, and then after this we'll probably go to there's like the marketplace up here, and we'll look at some of the crazy ones on here.
Nice.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna open the pack. I've never done this on the computer like this, so we'll see. All right, can you hear that?
I can't hear it now.
No? Okay, hold on a second. Let me share this again properly so you guys can hear it. Because I want to make sure it's like playing some little music.
Cool. We're going to get the full effect.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah, I hear it now.
Is it too loud or is it okay?
That's okay.
Okay. So I just got 3 little common ones. Let's see what happens. Oh, Dennis Smith Jr. That was pretty nasty.
Got the dunk. That's what's up.
Okay. So this is it, basically. This is what they look like. You get a highlight. You get a couple angles of it. You get the little, the what it is, what kind of play, and then you go from there. That was pretty cool. Other thing too, this common down here, this like serial number also comes into play with the values of them, and you can see basically how many there are. So since this was a base like common set, they're going to be ones that are like not rare, if you will. So, okay, let's keep it moving. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's the 76ers. Oh, Bible. That's what's up. This dude is a defensive specialist for sure.
No, I like
and if he ever starts shooting the 3, Bible is going to be a beast. But okay, that's what's up. I kind of like that. But again, see, they lost to the Pistons, so it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Stephanie Washington says, what was the cost for how many? So this pack cost me $9 to get these 3. I didn't know how many would be in there before I bought it, but Anthony Weston says trading card business is hot right now. It really is. It's kind of crazy. how the collectibles are going. All right, so let's see. This is the last one. Let's see if we get anything crazy. Oh, Kiki. That's pretty cool. Little corner 3. At least they won the game, too. Oh, no, it was a 2, actually. He had his foot on the line. Okay. So that's what I got.
Dude, that's actually pretty dope. Like, I wasn't really sure how these were. I didn't know if they were like videos. I thought they were like legit, like picture shots.
Yeah.
Like trading cards.
Okay, so this is one. This is actually kind of cool. This is a limited edition 4,000.
Nice.
And then it's got these little badges. So this one qualifies for rookie badges and featured in the first available. So this might have been the first highlight packs that he was in.
Nice.
So all these little silly things contribute to the cost and things like that. Oh, Mel checking in from Girl Chat Sports. What's good, Mel?
What do
you? Stephanie says his YouTubes in the bubble were the best.
They were pretty funny. They're legit. I watched a lot of them last year too.
I mean, that was like a perfect timing too, you know, for the people that were creative like that, and we're like, let's do that. JaVale McGee's was pretty gangster too.
Yeah.
All right, so let's view my progress. Let's see what's going on with my stuff. So this is the lowest serial number. That's the notable pull. 1 pack open, 3 moments pulled. So yeah. I don't know what these little challenges are. But added to a set. Okay, cool. So that's what it looks like. And let me show you real quick. I can show you the other ones I have if you want to see them real quick. Let's just check them out. So we got this Colin Sexton. And this is what happens when it's like when you already have it. You can go through these little things.
Yeah. That was a good game. He had like 40-something that game.
Yeah. So, and again, those type of things, for whatever reason, like, you know, they'll kind of contribute.
Yeah.
This Zach LaVine jump shot. And that's the thing, too, the popularity of the players. So the more popular they are, the more expensive and things like that might be.
Definitely.
But again, and like you were saying, or like I was saying earlier, you can place for sale, or you can gift them, or you can see the ones that are for sale by other people. This dunk is actually pretty nice too. I like this.
That's nice.
And this is one of the ones that has the badges. So anyway, and that's kind of a low serial number. That's kind of a cool one.
Yeah.
But so like, okay, let's see. So this Caleb Martin dunk, it's available for sale. So somebody's asking $8 for this, but then somebody's the top sale. So somebody at some point sold this for $3,800.
Dang. That's crazy.
But when you go to purchase it, and this is what I was saying about the whole serial numbers, like you'll see the serial number, if it like matches their number that they wear or it's lower, it's like more expensive. But these people out here, they're basically just like creating the value, like what they're willing to sell it for. And so somebody out here is selling for $8, like they're kind of messing up the game because they could move it up or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what it looks like. But let me go to the marketplace real quick. And let's just look at like who do you want to look at? Like let's just look at a random one.
Like player?
Yeah. And people in the chat if you guys want to do it. But yeah, Stephanie wants to try to understand the value of a non-physical item. That's my hard part too. You can't hold it in your hand. But it's basically like an NFT or it's like a Bitcoin type of thing where it's like it's kind of backed somehow and there's only so many of them. I don't know. It's kind of crazy, but yeah. Do you want to see anybody?
Yeah, let's look at Anthony Edwards.
Oh, okay.
Look at the rookie.
So here goes the rookie. He only has 5 moments out there.
Yeah.
But you know the one we want.
Look at the one on the bottom.
This is the one we want right here.
Oh yeah.
So the lowest price for this one is $1,700. Oh, this one right here though, 6,500 legendary players from. So and that's the thing. It was minted like so. Apparently, like when it's a rookie card, it's only worth or it's worth more or whatever, like real rookie cards. But this is the one. This is my favorite one.
Yeah, it's nasty. Yeah,
and I'm all over them.
Dang, top sell 19 grand.
And I don't know if that was maybe right at the time or whatever. I like that though. How he's all looking up. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they're kind of cool, but it's like you can go on YouTube and watch this. Like it's not like it's, or you know what I'm saying. So
right.
I don't know. It is kind of interesting. But if you see like, I mean, obviously one of the highest ones is LeBron, and let's see what's going on here. I mean, $10,000, like 20,000.
Dang.
So this one right here, I think this is the one. Oh no, it's not from the finals. There was one specifically that was the it was the Kobe dunk. Man, I'm sorry guys. I wish I could find it quicker, but the Kobe dunk was one that was maybe this one. Yeah. So this one sold for 210,000. I think that one's the highest actual sale so far on this platform.
That's insane.
It's crazy. And there was only 59 of them out there. Only 2 of them are for sale. But yeah, that's when he did his one in homage of Kobe. But it's crazy. Like obviously this is very rare, and obviously like we just saw, some of them are just whatever. Like the ones I looked at, it's like $8, $4, whatever. But
how much? What are the prices for them? Like I guess like the higher up you go in tiers.
Well, yeah. So like the actual packs that are for sale, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like most of the common packs are like $9, but every once in a while they'll have like the premium. Like okay, watch. Let's see this. This pack sold for $100.
Dang.
And let's see if it said it has, but then it has these things like it has like it'll tell you like you'll get at least one rare moment or at least one low serial number or like whatever. But it's some of them are more expensive.
Definitely.
So, but most all the packs, the crazy thing is they sell out like right away. And so I actually they just started doing this new thing where you can reserve a pack, and so I actually reserved a pack, and you like basically put in for a reservation. You have like 2 days to do that, and then like come Friday when this becomes available, as long as I've done my pre-reservation, I can go in and buy one.
Nice.
And so I'm gonna buy or at least attempt to buy another one on Friday for $9 for my 3 moments. Nice. And just kind of see, but I don't know if I'm going to get too crazy to this. I don't think I would ever buy like the $100 or or anything crazy like that. But I guess never say never. But I don't know. Sure. So yeah, so that's kind of what TopShot is. I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to kind of open it on here. I thought that'd be fun. And that's my little collection so far. So we'll see.
No, that's dope, dude. I've been really curious because I know we've been talking about it. So I've been really curious to kind of see like what it was exactly. Because like I said, I thought it was more of like a online trading card. You know what I mean? But it's an actual full on video. So that's really dope.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And yeah, and then Stephanie Washington says based off player and event. Yeah, basically, like that's what gives it its value. The player, the moment, the game it was in. Even like so the LeBron one especially, like he did Kobe's dunk like it was right after Kobe passed away, so that makes it more expensive. True. Also, like we're saying, the serial number, like all the LeBron highlights, like 23 is like more expensive than all the other ones because it's like the serial number matches his number. So it's just kind of weird. Oh, Mom's in the building. What's up? Late to the party. No worries.
Right.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate
Welcome
you.
In.
But yeah, so that's the little TopShot. I don't know. Let me know, I guess, if you guys are feeling it. If I have another pack next week, we'll see. Maybe we'll open it or not. I just hope – I don't know. I don't want to get too crazy into it, and I want to see where it's going to go. But my cousin Jeffrey, who was telling me, he's like, you need to get on this wave. He's a little bit younger. He's a little bit more in tune. and he's like got a lot of moments in his thing. So we'll see. Grace says that's crazy money.
That's
and
what
it's
I'm
true.
saying. I was gonna say, like, you get the LeBron breakaway Kobe dunk. Like, you selling it or are you keeping it?
I'm selling it. Like, I could buy a house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I you know, like, and that's the other thing too, though. They started doing old stuff now too, because they are sponsored by the NBA, so they're like in conjunction with the NBA. But like, here, let me show one more before we jump off here, because we are hitting our little hour. But this is the thing, like, so they started pulling out old highlights. So like, they're not just doing the ones now. So like this Steve Nash one, this one popped up, and this one got really expensive because it's like that's from when Steve Nash was on the Lakers. Like that, it's like weird and rare, right? And it's just a random play. Like it's just a random little. He's throwing it to Jody Meeks, like, dude, and Robert Sacre is back there. But it's like they're gonna start bringing out old ones, right? So maybe they bring out a Kobe or whatever. They start bringing out Jordan. They start bringing out Jordan ones. Like it could get crazy,
super crazy. The amount those would go for would be insane.
Yeah, but I would think I would have to sell it. Like say we opened up a pack on here and it was worth like whatever $7,000 or something. Like we'll sell it and buy more studio equipment. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
for real,
we'll invest in something. Like I mean, I don't really need to look at these things. Like
yeah.
And the funny thing is, you can look at everybody's too. Like you can, I mean, we looked at that LeBron one together. It's worth $210,000. Like nothing stopped us from looking at it and enjoying it. So I don't know. So anyway, so that's that. I appreciate y'all checking that out with us. We'll see. The US is a Bob Cousy. It ain't going back that far. I don't know. But yeah, you never know what this might become. They might not have they're gonna be coming out with the black and white digital trading cards. So that's the NBA Top Shot. And yeah, I think I'm selling, dog. I think I'm selling.
Facts, I would too.
Yeah,
$200,000 and someone's actually paying for it. Shit.
You never know. That could change SLAC's trajectory, dog. We might open it up on here and stuff, and you never know. And as Anthony West says, cryptocurrency sports cards. That's kind of what it is, and kind of how people are treating it.
Yeah,
it's weird. But yeah, this might be the closest thing I ever get to Bitcoin. So who knows? But so I guess that's that though. That was Say Like a Champ episode 88. The real Taco Tuesday is tomorrow, actually, Cinco de Mayo. If you guys are down with it, you know what I'm saying. Also, did want to give a shout out to brother Eric. His birthday is Thursday. So shout out to him, one of our OG slackers, have been rocking with us. Also, Strizzy, do you want to talk about? I know we talked about your shirt a little bit at the beginning of the show, but you want to talk about your shirt again, real quick?
Yeah.
Your shop.
Yeah, man. So merch store is basically, well, it's not officially open, but it will be officially open tomorrow. Got a couple things I need to add to it pretty much after the show. But pretty much, as you all see, my characters like Ray shirt. I got another Strizzy shirt coming in probably within the next day or two. But the merch store is basically almost officially open. Let me do this real quick.
We're about to get that sneak peek.
Yeah, sneak peek a little bit. You know what I mean? So let's just do this share. Can you guys see me? My screen kind of weird.
I'll pull it up in just a second, actually.
Okay. Can you guys see it?
We got it. Yeah.
I bet. Yeah. So man, you can see everything. We've got kind of like a little SLAC shirt, SLAC family shirt. You can see the different choose your size, all that fun stuff. For some reason, that's not coming up. Can't really see why it's not, but it's there, different colors and white. There it is.
Okay.
So you can basically see the inside of it. It's a SLAC fam shirt, but just a bunch of different stuff that's been popping up or whatever. The price you guys are currently seeing is basically our discount price. So ignore that. Nothing too crazy. They're sitting at about, I think, like $20 a shirt. So I didn't want to go too high. But yeah, man, super excited about it. Basically based off either the characters that I play on TikTok and YouTube, or like the different type of videos that I make. But there's a bunch of stuff on there. The Ray shirt, got the unicorn going on. There was stuff for
got the helmet.
Yeah, got the helmet. Got a little mouse pad on there, whatever, with the helmet.
That's what's up.
Different hoodies, crop top hoodies. And just a bunch of different stuff that's going to be on here, man. So I'm super excited. The store will open up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We got the Strizzy shirt popping. So again, super excited. Can't wait to have it officially opened up. It's been a long time coming, man. We've been testing things out. You know what I'm saying? I've had a couple of shirts made and didn't really like the quality. So I feel like every time we put one out, it was kind of disappointing. But we finally found a spot where the quality of the shirt and the print is super legit. So I'm, like I said, man, super ecstatic about it, and it should be dope.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man, and I definitely like. That's so cool that the SLAC family shirt will be on there. We'll definitely put some different SLAC shirts in Strizzy's store as well. And if you guys have anything specific you guys want to see or whatever, for sure, let us know.
Absolutely.
And most of our OG slackers out there know, but we're definitely going to get we're going to be sending out some like just off top, you know what I'm saying? So
for sure,
our people that are rocking with us every day, we want to make sure you guys get some shirts, and
absolutely,
those shirts will be on us. So we'll work all that out, but that's cool that it'll be out there for moving forward and everything. That's what's up.
Yeah, super excited about it. Yeah, we definitely got some giveaways coming around. So yeah, let us get that situated. We get definitely got some stuff coming out.
Yeah, for sure. And Anthony Wesson, he said he's going to be sending us an invite from his online personality. I see this as tough work. You guys are inspiring me.
That's what's up.
Oh, man, that's what's up. Well,
that's the most ultimate compliment, man.
Yeah, for sure. And go ahead and send, man. Go ahead and send it our way. That's what's up. But no, we're definitely trying to get better a little bit every week for sure. And we keep it rocking, but definitely with the consistency, as we said, this is show 88. We're going to keep it moving. Pop said he's going to be around for episode 90 and episode 100. So we're definitely going to be looking into some fun things for that. But I think we are going to try to keep this format of doing our normal topics, but also having like a little bit of an activity in there for everybody, and also keeping it right around that hour, a little bit over. I know we're over right now, but not try to take up too much of you guys' time, because we love and appreciate your guys' time. We know that's very important. So, so that's what's up. So any other final last words you would like to say, Sir Strizzy?
No, man, this is legit, man. I love the route we're going, man. Like I said, we're going to continue to build and get better every single week, and keep tuning in, keep rocking with us. Please, we appreciate it. All the love.
Absolutely. And you never know when we might get that TopShot digital trading card that'll just take us to the top.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
You never know. But all right, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. So for our permanent special guest, Myra, and for our super producer, Marcus, love and appreciate them. I am A-Dub.
And it's your boy Strizzy.
Peace.
May the
4th be with you.